You know, this entire interview I was fairly certain that I was talking to Evanescence. And you might see how it would be easy for me to make that mistake, given that there's 3 members of Evanescence in the band, and they're fronted by a beautiful tattooed brunette with a very similar voice to that of their old singer, Amy Lee. However, there are some differences in their music itself. The band told me all about the separation between their orchestral metal that they made with Evanescence and a new poppier sound with We Are The Fallen.
It'd be silly and naive of us to think that we're never going to encounter, curiosity about where we all come from. When John and Rocky and I were in a big yet somewhat controversial, band setting, and she was on probably the single biggest, icon in music of our generation,
And not even American Idol. American Idol is a tiny part. I've been doing this since I was 14 years old. This is my 2nd time signed to Universal, so I've had major ups and downs.
And I think it's becoming more and more clear as people are getting to hear the whole record, spend more time with it. It's only natural for people to make comparisons because there are similarities in simple semantics. It's a heavy rock band with lots of orchestra and choir and a female lead singer, and there are 3 of us who played that music. The music everyone loved from Fallen, well, we played that. So we can't help but sound like ourselves. But I think the differences are we were kids then, and we know a little bit more about, our craft now. I think we have an entirely different voice. We have an entirely different passion about the music, and we're all much better at what we do now than we were back then. Why start again? It wasn't by choice as much as just this is simply what I do, and Marty and I have actually, ever since I left Evanescence, been trying to form a band. We've had 4 bands, I think, that I just couldn't put my heart into like I do with this because it wasn't this. It wasn't exactly what I knew to be my home and my heart. And, it seems crazy to go back to the very beginning and be a baby band all over again and, play 200-seat clubs and things like that. But it's fun. But it's fun, and I just need to do it.
We have entirely different stories as well, yeah. And I think there's honestly like a little bit more of a pop feel on some of the songs.
I think there's a lot more. I think we've all become a lot more comfortable with just admitting what we like to listen to and what we find catchy, and we're not scared of a pop hook over our big symphonic metal anymore. We just give in to the music we want to write. And another thing I think will become a lot more clear when the new Evanescence record comes out is We Are The Fallen and Evanescence are getting farther and farther apart. And the styles, the genre, it's becoming more and more clear. I think people will accept it very soon that this is nothing like Evanescence, especially Evanescence now.
I think for people as well, a lot of the comparisons came before anybody had heard any music, and now our record has been out for a week, and people, it's going away. People are like, oh, I get it now, you guys are a different band. It was kind of misunderstood what we were in the beginning, and I am not the lead singer of Evanescence at all. They are making a new record, and they will continue to have success, and our band is We Are The Fallen, completely separate. I think the media got a little bit confused, but we are happy to put them right now.